I didn't grow up in a church family. Went to vacation Bible school when I was 7, 8 years old. When I was like 10 or 11, I went to a Baptist church and to Sunday school every Sunday. Went for about a month or two. And then one of the deacons, or I don't know what he was, deacon, preacher or something, came up to me because I would leave after Sunday school and go get in the car and go home. Well, he came up to me and told me, "You have to stay for singing after Sunday school." I said, "Why? I don't want to sing." He said, "That's just the way it is. You have to stay for singing if you're going to go to Sunday school." Well, therefore, I didn't go to Sunday school anymore after that. The day I left the Baptist church would be the last day I stepped in church for 44 years. Around 26, I got married to my wife and thought I was going to settle down and be a good boy and raise. She had 2 kids, raise those kids and maybe have another one. Well, we did have another one, but settling down part didn't get there at that time. Usually something very simple that gets started, and then I had problems just letting it go. So I would just escalate it, just keep on and on. And it usually ended up becoming a major fight before the night was over. Now Linda, she thought I was a blooming lunatic a lot of times, which she was right. I was, big time. And the kids did too, I'm sure. Because there was a few times that the police got called and it just wasn't necessary. My way or no way is what we used to say. After 44 years of being out of church, my wife decided she was going to get baptized at Cultivate Church at Thompson High School. So I was pressured into coming, and I did. I was expecting it to be like that Baptist church that I left 44 years ago, where people all stuck up with their little suits and ties and turning their back when you walk by them, but it was nothing like that. Nicest people you ever seen in your life. Scott Jones was the first man at the door, shook my hand and said, "Welcome." That was a good feeling. Went inside, the roof didn't cave in. I sat down, my wife got baptized. Singing was great, preaching wasn't bad, and I came back the next week. A few weeks after I started at Thompson, they opened up the Alabaster campus and we had to remodel the whole inside. That's just what made me think that God was pushing me somewhere, because I wanted to show up every day and help. He changed my life in that 2.5 months, because, I was being around all these people that went to church all the time. And there wasn't no cussing going on, no fighting. And it just changed the way I saw things. The Lord has changed me like you wouldn't believe. I used to be completely stubborn, my way. It was the only way, and there used to be a lot of fussing and fighting and cussing around the house. Now there is none of that. Now I think about the other person and not just myself. If I hadn't have started it to church and changed, I don't believe I'd still be married. Probably wouldn't have a relationship with my kids much. And my wife, Linda, has said that since the Lord came into my life, that she has finally gotten the husband that she's always wanted. Believing is not enough. You have to have a personal relationship with Jesus, and you have to live life on purpose, as we do at Cultivate Church.